guys, and welcome back to 10 Things Not to Say to Alternative People Part 3, where we get down to the nitty-gritty of what you guys have experienced, what I have experienced, and the lack of knowledge that people who haven't experienced have. So let's jump in. Number 1. Piercings are hot. Well, it's great to know what your fetishes are. 2. Gross. Well, it's great to know what your disgusts are. 3. You must have a high pain tolerance. As a matter of fact, I do, but not for the same thing that you do. If that be the case, I hope you like your dick stepped on. Number 4. What will your kids think of your tattoos? Honestly, if the day happens that I choose to spawn, I hope that they think of them as a work of art. Number 5. Ladies, are you trying to be a suicide girl? Fun fact that very few people know about me is that out of a joke, I submitted to be a suicide girl back when I was 18. The thought that I had running through my head came true, and they accept anybody and everybody because I was accepted. It was at the point of me submitting like paperwork and tax return forms and all this other stuff where I decided that this just wasn't worth it. Because A, I don't want to portray myself as a sexual figure online. B, because I didn't want my name to be represented by my body. And C, I'm so much better than this. Not out of a cocky way, out of a confident way. I'm about my personality and what I can portray to other people to kind of make a smile wince out of their face. Number 6. How will you hide those for formal events? I'm glad you asked this because it's actually not that hard if you know the true art of foundation, concealer, and setting powder. You've got it made. You can actually cover up anything that you want with makeup nowadays and not just fucking airbrush it through Photoshop. Number 7. What does this tattoo mean? Honestly, so far all of my tattoos have meant something, and I can tell you right now that the very first tattoo that I ever got was my bats. And they are 5 little bats chilling on my chest, and I can tell you that those were from when I was extremely young. There was one incident that stuck out in my mind. I don't even think I knew what bats were before this. I was sitting there watching a vampire movie. While I was watching this vampire movie, a bat flew into the front door and started swirling around the room that I was watching this movie in. That is the meaning behind that. Not all tattoos have to have meaning. The one on the back of my neck, yes, has a meaning, but it partially doesn't. I got a crescent moon because I love a crescent moon. I'm an astronomy kid. I love moons and the space and the stars and everything in the galaxy because it's such a huge place to explore and we don't know that much about it. Number 8, is it real? Of course everything that I have on my body is real. Now there's this one picture that I decided to go ahead and draw like a full-on sleeve out of Sharpie and white gel pen, which looked pretty fucking badass, but that was not real. Number 9. How much did that cost? Things cost different prices for everyone. It's all in how you know somebody. It's all in the connections that you have. It's all in what you're getting done. Number 10. I've always wanted one, but I don't know what to get. If this is directed towards piercings, I can tell you the do's and don'ts of every piercing that I have. If this is directed towards tattoos, wait until you know what you want. I knew that I wanted bats on my chest, but I didn't know at the time what kind of bats I wanted, or the style that I wanted them in, or, where exactly placed on my chest. But when I found all of it out, I went and got it done, and I have been in love with it ever since. Now, I got this done maybe 3 years ago. Still have it, still looking great because my fucking pale ass skin. I still love it. Like, that's the only thing I can say. I love the one on the back of my neck because it's actually going to tie into the gigantic back piece that I do want. And I do love the one on my thigh because that's going to tie into an entire thigh piece. I would say definitely take your time out, discuss your ideas, draw them out, find a style that is worth looking at. Now, for the bats example, I could have drawn those as just any old bats that I found on Google. But the fact that I found a comic book watercolor illustrator that I absolutely adore and got his style done, it makes me cherish the tattoo 10 times more. Just sink your brain into it for a little bit, sit on it, rest upon it, and when you find something that you absolutely love, do it. So that is it for the 10 things not to say to an alternative person, part 3. If you have anything that you would like to add to a future episode, definitely write those in the comments section below, and I will go ahead and piece those in for you. If you liked what you saw in this video, definitely boop that thumbs up button for me, and definitely subscribe to the channel because I put out new videos every day, Monday through Friday, and these videos are coming out every Friday for you guys now because you absolutely love them, and there's more coming. So I will see you guys in the next video, and until then,